Good morning, the Headache and Pain Management Centre. It's Chris Fawcett here, and today we are talking about the one question that your doctor may not have asked, which may crack the case for your headache or migraine condition. If you are joining us, type in below, say hello, and ask any questions that you might have on the way through. So, on the last couple of days on Facebook, there's been an amazing response to a couple of my posts regarding the nerves that are in the face, the trigeminal nerves. They're the ones that cause the pain in your temples, your forehead, into your face, pretty much anything at the front of the head there. So there's a big response to that. And basically a question that's been coming through is, what does this all mean and how can this cause my headache or migraine to happen? And I was always going to do a video today about the one question that your doctor hasn't asked that might crack the case. So it all sort of ties in really nicely. Now, if you're a headache or migraine sufferer, basically what happens is you go to your doctor and they ask a whole stack of questions like, how long has it been there for? Okay, what medications are you taking? How long does it last for? Have you taken a headache diary? What foods are you eating? What are the triggers that are causing these headaches to happen? You know, is it coffee? Is it chocolate? Is it bananas? Is it citrus? Is it tomato sauce? Is it stress, food, fatigue? All of these different triggers that they're looking to find a relationship with it. They also ask you a general history about your condition regarding if there's been any high blood pressure, any other general health issues, any traumas or things of that nature. But there's one question that doesn't get asked a lot, and it's not asked anywhere near enough, which can actually tell us more about what's going on with your headache or migraine condition. So if you'd like to hear it, here it is. So the question that needs to be asked specifically by your doctor or your physio or chiro, whoever it is that you're seeing, here's the one question. Whereabouts do you feel the pain in your head? Okay, where exactly do you feel the pain in your head? Okay, so this is a really important question. Okay, so the answer to this question tells us a couple of things. Okay, firstly, can your headache move around? Okay, is it on the left side? Is it on the right side? Can it be on either side? Is it on both sides? Because if it can move around, then it tells us that something needs to be moving to make that happen. Okay, so if it can move from left to right, right to left, then something needs to be moving to make that happen. So your neck might be the culprit there. But even better, talking about specifically where the pain is. So obviously when people say, hey, I've got a headache, and they say, whereabouts is your pain? Then you just go, it's my head. But you actually need to be more specific than that. Okay, you need to ask whereabouts exactly in the head do you feel it? Okay, does it come up and over the top into the eye, for example? Okay, does it start at the neck and come all the way up and over into behind the eye? Does it feel like it can shoot from the head and explode out of your eye? Like, does it come through and feel like my eye's going to pop out? Is it behind both eyes? Can it be like this? Does it feel like you've got a really tight pair of sunglasses on across like that? Or does it feel more like a compressive pain, like a squeezing in the temples, for example? Does it feel like a baseball bat on the back of your head? Does it feel like a localized pain sort of on one side at the back of the head or in the temple? Or can it feel like a couple of spots at the same time? So it's actually really important to ask exactly where the pain is. And the reason for that is it gives your treating clinician an idea about which joint of the neck is affected when you have these pains, okay? So what we know is that when it comes to head pain, where the pain refers to gives us a really good idea about where to look and in what direction to look in. Okay, so the joints of the neck move in all different sorts of directions depending on the joints and which ones we're talking about. So the top joint does a lot of nodding, the second joint does a lot of turning, the third joint does a combination of a little bit of both, and also front to back direction. So there's all different types of movements in the top of your neck. And what the headache tells us, or the pain of the migraine tells us, like where it is, tells us which joints to look at, which joints to actually search for to see what's actually going on. Okay, so if there's a pain sort of at the top of the head above the eyebrows, then it's likely to be at the top of the neck below the skull. If it's behind the eye or into the face, perhaps if it's sort of there to there, like in that area, then it's more likely to be more C2-3 that's the cause. And that includes ones that go up and over the head into the eye. And rarely you actually get some pain that comes from C1-2 as well, which is more right on the eyebrow in the bridge of your nose, which can cause all of that. And then you get some unlucky sods who get pain all over the place, where it can be there or here or here or here or here. And it can be all over the place, which tells us that it's actually a whole stack of joints which which might be sensitive that's causing all of these pains to happen. And the unlucky ones that get head pain all over the place, like their head's about to explode, it's all the joints at the same time. So it's almost like there's just a bombardment of signal coming up from your neck into your brain to say to your brain, hey, look, we're in trouble here, you need to go and have a lie down. And sometimes it can make us sick, make us dizzy, make us sensitive to light as well. So that's the question. So the question that needs to be asked by your doctor, your physio, your chiro is, where exactly is the pain in your head? Where is it? Okay, is it above the eyebrow, on the eyebrow, or below the eyebrow? Does it come up and over? Does it go around? Where exactly is it? Because that gives us a really good idea about where to start looking to see if your neck is involved with your headache or migraine condition. I hope that's been helpful for you. I've actually just written a blog regarding how the neck can cause headache as a result of the post that was up yesterday. It's had nearly 16,000 views already. So if you'd like a copy of that blog, please type in below blog and I can send you a link to that blog. You don't need to give me an email address or anything, I can just send you the link. It's all there. So if you type in blog, I'll just send you the link over the message and I can send you that information there. And of course, if there's any questions, please type in below, like, share, comment below. G'day Belinda, I can see you there, and we can go from there. Hope that's been really useful for you, and hope you have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you again for the next live video soon. Cheers and bye for now.